Operation Jodari is a joint operation between Sea Shepherd and the government of Tanzania. We are looking mostly for illegal, unregulated, and unreported fishing, such as shark finning, illegal bycatch, fishing without licenses. We are also examining boats for drug smuggling and human trafficking violations. So at the moment on board the Ocean Warrior, we have 11 representatives from the local governments here. We have 6 Navy personnel. We have 4 representatives from Deep Sea Fishing Agency, Customs, Immigration, and Drugs. And we have 1 overall coordinator for all of the MATT, the Multi-Agency Task Team. Tanzania's EEZ starts at 12 miles at the national limit and then goes out 200 miles offshore from there. So it's quite a large area that they control, and any vessel fishing within that area or anyone mining or doing any sort of economic exploitation in there has to have the permission of the Tanzanian government. When an area doesn't get patrolled for a long time, then sometimes the fishing fleets in the area begin to think that they can get away with illegal fishing, and so we're here to prevent that from happening. And so we're here to lend the resources of ships and crew and some expertise to help them patrol offshore in the EEZ into deeper waters than their patrol boats generally reach. Sea Shepherd is working around Africa and West Africa with several other governments doing similar sorts of joint ventures. We have a campaign going in Liberia, we have a campaign going in Gabon, and now Tanzania is our newest campaign going with the African governments. We have made 2 arrests and examined and inspected 8 vessels in the waters off Tanzania. So what we're noticing now, coming out here on patrol in an area that hasn't been patrolled in a long time, is that the vessels we go on are a mess. The galleys are dirty, the living accommodations for their crew are terrible, they're not keeping track of their bycatch, they're finning sharks, they have illegal weapons on board. They're basically violating all the rules there are because there hasn't been a strong enforcement presence out here. So we're helping Tanzania bring that enforcement presence out to the EEZ. And I think just by having that presence, we're creating a lot of changes in how the ships are operating out here. It's always sad to see the conditions that a lot of these guys have to work in. It's one of the hardest jobs there is anyhow, to go out there and fish, but then to see people treated like slaves on board the ships and kept in just deplorable conditions with no way to get off the ships. Another one of those prices that we pay for our seafood is not just the destruction of the environment and all the bycatch and the sharks and turtles and seabirds that are killed to get your tuna fillet. So one of the things I see over and over as you go around the world is that these last wild places, that we tend to treat them as piggy banks to be smashed and robbed of their riches, rather than treating them as the vital organs of the earth is what they need to be treated as. And we need to take care of it so that the earth can continue to sustain us. And we can see here the way this is operated is just greed is the main thing. And we have to change our way of thinking.